morning. Today we'll be working on my CVO Road King. I wanted to do a video on a loose shifter repair. It's a very popular problem that the linkage loosens up. You try to tighten it and it just doesn't get tight. You do it over and over and over until you realize the part isn't capable of clamping down on the shaft. Hard to get your hands around, but that's what you end up with. With that, I'm going to show you on the shifter an easy way to repair it. I indexed it with paint. You see that's the spot where this needs to line up with this shifter, and that's the spot with the shaft. As you can see, there's nothing. These threads are gone. But I tighten this down as much as I can, and it does nothing. Absolutely nothing. I was shocked. I was coming home, and all of a sudden this thing failed. So you got to take this Allen head, which is a 3/16, and you got to take it all the way out because it's indexed. I just want to show you guys what I did to repair this. If I haven't seen this happen too many times on these bikes. I repaired this. I just figured let me do a video on it to show the next guy that it's an easy fix. Now watch. Get yourself a little, and you see now she's tight. So if you take a close look, you can see these threads are getting worn. You would think with the proper width so this could clamp down, it would work better. So what I did, I took my cutting wheel and sliced right through this to give myself some more clamping. If you take a look at the way Harley does it, these are almost touching. So you can tighten this down as much as you can, but it cannot give you the clamping force you need because this is touching right there. I'll show you on the inner one. Now if you take a look at this one, look how tight that is. What happens is I put this cut in here, so it gives me more clamping pressure. I indexed it so I know where everything goes back. But I'll have to do this one probably one day. You see how tight that is. See the space I did here. This gives me, when I tighten down on this Allen head, I could have more clamping power. With this, it bottoms out and you're done. Yes, I understand that these threads are worn. I understand that. But with this slice in here, it clamps onto this tighter. You gotta know this is steel and this is some cheap stuff. It's just notorious with Harleys. Here, we go look at this. That's loose. And that's your shifter rod to your transmission. I have already repaired that, where I actually took the outer, the primary, and the inner primary cover apart to get to a $3 seal on the transmission. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I should cut a slot in that clamp on that transmission lever. I can never get it tight. It's always gonna move. Like I was saying, I removed all this. Outer, primary, clutch, compensator, inner primary, just to get to this because it was leaking. $3 seal, that's all it is. 6 hours worth of work. And now it doesn't leak, but yeah, this is still loose. I had no idea that the cut this little relief in that lever would have tightened it up like I'm about to show you with this. So with that, let me get my cutter and show you how I did it. I hold it so it's going down. Be careful, wear goggles and gloves. Now, what this accomplishes, I got more clamping. So when I put this together, this will have more clamping pressure because of the space is bigger. It's just in the design that you will be buying a new setup. Thank you, Harley. I'm going to put a little Loctite on this when I install it. This here, like I said, I cleaned it. Little wire brush. And yes, you could see, if it had the right clamping pressure, you'd never be able to wear that out. So what happens is, it disintegrates over time, and then it wears itself out, and then, you know, you end up bringing it to Harley, and you know how that ends. A trade-in, or a big bill. You go to Harley, and they'll repair it, all new parts. We got our index on the shaft, which has been cleaned. You can see there's no wear and tear on that, because that's steel. This is a cheaper metal. So let's line everything up. Remember, that has to be out, because this index here, so it can't fall off. Little tap. And look how loose, because of those threads are worn. Shame. Let me put a little, let me put some Loctite on this. Alright, I'm going to use blue. Alright, just a little Loctite blue. Now let's line it up to where our dots were. It's a shame. I expect better, Harley. I expect better. These aren't cheap machines. Bike has never spent a night outdoors. It's just, I expect better. That's all. I'm doing this video just to show you guys that it's an easy fix. You don't have to bring it to Harley and lose a paycheck, because they're very creative at Harley. And you know from now on that you can repair that. Just be careful with the cutting wheel. Hold it the way I showed you, facing down, or you could clamp it. Just be careful. Wear gloves and glasses. Now, let's line up these dots. Now that you got more clamping space, this vise is down better. Now, as you see, by putting that relief cut in there, it gives you more clamping. So now you can tighten this down. That jaw will close a little more. The original setup, as these threads got a little worn, it bottoms out right there. And this stops it from being able to be tightened. So now she's tight. Don't over tighten it. Good chance you'll break this trying to tighten it, because it bottoms out. just bottoms out and it's over. Right now, this is beautiful. I hope this helps somebody. Just be really careful with that cutting wheel. Take your time, use a clamp, do whatever you got to do, but be careful. And with that, if you could, leave a comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and ride safe and have a great day.